Hi, Anita Williams. This is Parker Langford. I'm doing my report over the Dutch society, how Americans conduct their business with them, which will be very integral of how we conduct our business together. The Dutch pride themselves on being very well thought out, very well planned, analytical, and like to take their time on making decisions. In comparison, Americans like to be very quick. Like to make their decisions based on what facts they present immediately, and which sometimes can be a very fault in how we conduct business. Even though our large population and how powerful we are compared to other world politics, we have many faults, and I believe that we can learn from other corporations around the world. Compared to the Dutch society, with their small market and small population compared to Americans, I will show you here from the year 2007 to the year 2011, they increased 100,000 employees in the small firm business. And here it shows you that from the growing amount of the one-person firms, which is from 1 people to 10 people, has grown from 29% one-people firms to all the way up to 39% of 10-people firms. And as shown here, and to interact this business-wise, transactions is that I feel that to work with a company, corporations, or people from a certain society, it matters on what quality key traits they possess and how they conduct their business, which is always very well important and integral in how there's economic growth for the future or anything that we're trying to deal with. And showing-wise is that my report showed that in imports and exports wise, from the year 2011 to 2012, there was imports from 400 billion to 493.1 billion, which is an increase, and also from an exports analysis from 478 billion to 551.8 billion, which is also an increase, which shows you that the Dutch are further continuing their growth import-wise and export-wise, also for a small market and a small population that they possess. Also, which is conclusive to dealing with business-wise, is that they have a very low unemployment rate compared to American standards. In American standards, they're saying anywhere from 8% to 9% unemployment, as the Dutch have an unemployment rate of 4.4% in 2012, and in 2011 it was 4.5. So it decreased from that time to 4.3% unemployment rate, which is a small percentage, but is also well a very well number though, because it's showing a very decline in unemployment. And as America has showed, there's a rising unemployment rate, which is not that great. But the qualities that the Dutch possess that make it conclusive to work with them is that they're well thought out, very well planned analytical reports that they like to present to other businesses, whether it's to America or any other foreign business relationship that they interact with. Sometimes Americans like to make the reports very fast, very not as well thought of. They like to go off of what they feel or what they're told. But the Dutch like to use their whole business-wise, which is a very horizontal, flattened hierarchy, which is very integral in making business decisions and showing economic growth. They like to make sure that their employees are valued and shown as a very well integral part of their everyday transactions, whether it's very important for very small buys to very large buys. The only difference is that in very major important decisions, whether there's a downplay in the economy or the business will show bankruptcy, is they use only the very top hierarchy of the business. But that's also very well thought of, and incorporated into American society. But overall, they like to use their whole corporation and everyone that is a part of everyday society to ensure that they make the right decision. Because if they make the right decision based off on what everyone says, then they feel that they get the job done just correctly, which is what us Americans should value more about how we conduct business. But by these reports, this shows that the Dutch are continuing to make an incline in economic growth, money-wise, and how they conduct business is very well integral about how we should conduct business-wise and who we should conduct business-wise in the future and from now on. I hope you think this information I presented is well thought of, and in my reports that I've written out, I've explained in more depth-wise of why we should conduct business with the Dutch, but overall, it would be very beneficial that we conduct business with them in the future, and I hope you appreciate my information. I appreciate it. Thank you. Bye.